All right, well, we're going to get started. I want to welcome everyone to the Trevo Tuesday night success call. Actually, tonight is a webinar, and this is a very, very special webinar because we are going to be sharing some exciting new releases from Trevo that I believe can significantly increase your Trevo business. Mine and Holly's main goal is that each and every one of you have an opportunity to create a business that allows you to create the financial resources for you to be able to live your dreams, everything that you desire to become a reality in your life. You know, truly Trevo is about prosperity, and we do want you to prosper spiritually and emotionally, physically, and financially. We want you to have the very best of the best in life and realize that you were created by God for greatness, and He has a great purpose for you. Well, as we begin tonight, the first thing that I want to talk about is I want to talk about the power of the Trevo product. The Trevo product is so amazing, and it is getting so many great results for people around the globe, as I said earlier. And, you know, we want to get the product to the people. We want good health is really something that we all desire. Trevo provides your body with perfectly balanced nutrition, but nutrition is just one aspect of Trevo because we're a lifestyle company bringing balance and prosperity to every area of your life. So what we want to talk about is you understanding that we want you to be passionate about the product. We want you to be passionate about the results that people are receiving. Now, one thing I want you to understand is we are in the wellness business. Trevo is not in the sickness business. We are not out looking for sick people. We are out looking for people who want to be well, people who want to be healthy, people that are not necessarily sick, but people who are wellness conscious and they want to be healthy and give their bodies the nutrition that it needs in order to function at an optimum level. And that is for every member of the family. I think this picture here on this screen depicts the perfect example of the age spread. Every member of the family Trevo is for. And then, of course, that family has grandparents and aunts and uncles and cousins. And so you think about this product is for every person in your family, every person that you know all around the globe, because we want to spread this product all around. But it's not just about the product. Our company is about people being able to experience a lifestyle of abundance in their life, and health is just one aspect of the whole overall. And you know, there's an example that was used that I think is so powerful. I just was recently in Nigeria, and I was doing a presentation in a ballroom, and I have to tell you that the first time that I went, the ballroom is about half, three-fourths full, and when they opened the doors, when they introduced me and I came in from the back, there were people everywhere, and they were standing outside. They couldn't get in because people are hungry for the message that Trevo has to offer. And so when I was there, you know, I shared this. I held up a bottle of Trevo in one hand, and I held up a brand new $100 bill in the other hand. And I asked everyone in the audience, I said, if I was to go out into the streets of Lagos, Nigeria, and offer people either a choice, either the product or a $100 bill, what do you think their choice is going to be? Well, we know the answer to that because we know that people sometimes they don't realize the power of our product, but everyone understands the power of the dollar. And everyone is looking for a way to create income. That is as great of a need in the United States as it is in foreign countries. And so I want you to understand that the power of our opportunity must be at the forefront of your mind. You can become a product evangelist, and that can be your whole focus, but it will not give you the opportunity to create the level of success that this opportunity will afford you. I have a little saying I began to use. I started when I was in Nigeria, and this is what I said. I said, the product will open the door, but the opportunity will make you rich. Don't ever forget that. If you have a desire to create financial success in your life, don't ever forget that the opportunity is the door that is the place in which you will create that. The product is what drives the business, but the product will not allow you to create wealth. The opportunity will for people to see the power of leverage and how through leverage they can create success. Now, I want to talk to you a moment about network marketing. I've been in the network marketing industry for over 17 years, and I've had great success in this industry, both at the corporate level and in the field. But one of the things that I have discovered, because Holly and I are working with several international countries right now, is that one thing the United States has done in the industry is they really embraced technology. In foreign countries, they are not as technology driven. And what I've come to realize is that in the United States, networking has been harder over the years. The more technology that was developed for people to try to stay in their home and say, I work from my home and I make money, the slower the industry became in the United States. Now, if you were to go to a foreign country, they still do networking the way networking has always been, and that is face-to-face. They're building relationships. They're getting together in groups and creating energy and excitement and dreaming together and casting vision and casting, the opportunity and strategizing together and creating momentum. That's what's happening in our foreign markets. And that's what's going to happen in the United States this fall. And so what I want you to understand is that I want you to really do a shift in your thinking and understanding that, yes, there are some things you can do. Can you create some success using social media? No question about it. Can you create success doing conference calls and different types of online things like we're doing now, a webinar? No question about it. But I'm going to tell you something. No one has been able to create the kind of income that some of you are wanting doing just that. The people who create massive incomes are ones who understand that this is a people-to-people business. This is where we can look each other in the eye and we can literally transmit to one another the energy and the excitement and the passion and the possibilities that Trevo can afford. And so when we look at the opportunity, we look for a way to be able to get people's attention and show them a simple and easy way to create quick success. Now, many of you who have ever heard me speak always say this one statement. One thing my father taught me is he said that getting rich slow is really painful. And I've always remembered that. And I think that when you began to bring people into Trevo and you kind of have the attitude is I don't want to put any pressure, just let people kind of do what they want to do, and all of that is fine. But if you want to build a dynamic team that has energy, that has focus, that makes things happen, creates results, then you've got to get on fire, and you've got to have deadlines. You have to have accountability. You have to have urgency about everything that's being done. So there has been a system that's been developed, and it's something I'm very, very excited about, and I want to share it with you tonight. And this is a way in which you can create that energy, you can create that urgency, and you can create a very simple, duplicatable method for you to explode your business and for a new person to create massive income in a short period of time. So I want you to listen carefully to the information that I'm going to share with you, and you just see if you don't see how you can use this to take your business to a whole new level. So what we're doing is we are going to show an individual how that through this matrix, Trevo Money Matrix, how that they can create a $10,000 income in 90 days, create $10,000 of income in 90 days, and qualify for a new BMW or a Mercedes, all in 90 days. And here's what you've got to do is find 5 people who will go all out for 90 days with you to create their own $10,000 income and qualify for a BMW or a Mercedes. Now, the Money Matrix formula is just simply 3 steps. Number 1, you enroll for a $150 Power Start system. Number 2 is you find 5 people who are as excited and passionate as you are. Not product users, not people that are waiting for you to prove it, not people that are not convinced, but people that know that they've got to have a change in their life. And you find those 5 people, and guess what? Once you find those 5 people, and they enroll for the 150, you're going to make a $300 commission. After those 5 people, they're going to find their 5. That's 25 people. Each of them enrolling for the 150, you're going to make a $12 matching bonus, which is another $300. So you'll earn approximately $600 in commissions. Now here's the thing that makes the difference. If you're taking notes, right, this makes the difference, and that is this. The minute that you receive your first commission check, the minute your people receive their first commission check, they immediately, the same month, not taking any money out of their pocket than their original. We put on there only out of pocket expenses about $200, and that's just thinking of shipping and handling for the 150. No more than they take money from their commissions and they buy a 2-case auto ship. And here is the secret, is if you spend a little, you make a little. If you take a risk and you step out, you have the opportunity to become wealthy in this business. And so the first auto ship is approximately about $250, and this will be covered by your $600 that you earned through your commissions. Okay, so you're going to immediately purchase your 6-bottle auto ship, and they're going to do the same thing. What is that? Everybody duplicates what the leader does. Okay, so here's what you see, is when that matrix begins to build out, and you build it out 4 levels, and it has to be done in 90 days. So you get your 5, those 5 get their 5 is 25, those 25 get their 5 is 125, those 125, just 5. Everyone's getting 5 people. And when they purchase that 2-case auto ship within their month that they come in, then guess what? You're going to earn, you can see, level 1, $75, level 2, $375, level 3, $1,250, level 4, $6,250. That's $7,950. Because of the speed of moving through this in 90 days, you would qualify for both the Bronze Leader maximum bonus and the Platinum Executive maximum bonus, which is $750 each. That would be a grand total of $10,050. We don't talk about anything else. Now, I'm going to tell you something. There's a phase 2 to this where I can show you how to take the 10 and turn it into 15. And people always ask me, well, what is that? And I say, you can't find out what phase 2 is until you get your 5, okay? And when you get your 5, we'll tell you what that phase is. And I'll maybe talk about that in just a moment. So it's just this simple. You find 5 to enroll with the Power Start of 150. They find 5 people. You buy everyone, once they get their first commission check, they purchase the 2-case auto ship, and they sign up for the 2-case auto ship permanently. Did you hear me? Permanently, meaning that you are going to create what? You're going to create residual income. So what that means is that some of you are in the business for months and months and months, and your GB check is $50, $100, $150, $200. It's just growing slowly. But do you see, what is the potential residual income on this? $7,950. How many of you all, if you could get a new person making half of that in 90 days, because if 50% went on auto ship, that'd be, what, about $3,500. How many of y'all think that you would have a lot of people excited if they created a $3,500 monthly residual in 90 days and then could build from there? So the power of this is understanding that it's got to have urgency. When someone comes in, they get their first 5 in the first week. They create that same urgency for their 5. Those 5 create the same urgency for those 5, and you keep the process moving, and you create excitement, and you create momentum. So here's the thing, is this Trevo Money Matrix, where else could a person take $200 and turn it into $10,000 in only 90 days? So who do you know that will go all out for 90 days for $10,000 while also creating monthly residuals for a lifetime? So find 5. So you kind of look at the first 30 days, you may be making around 200, 2,000, 60, 10,000 by the end of your 90 days. And do you see what you are doing today ever giving you this type of money? That's the question you ask people. What you're currently doing, do you see it producing this type of income for you? So if not, then you need to secure your place today for it's only $200 in the Trevo Money Makers. Do you see the power of that? Is you create the urgency. You help them see the fear of loss, that what they've got now is never going to do what this can do for them. And it's only $200 or less for them to be able to turn that into 10,000 simply by creating what urgency about that. So here's the exciting thing is we've added in to make this even more exciting is we are launching tonight the Trevo car program, luxury car program. This is for the United States only. Every country has their own car program, and this is the one for the United States. And so the car program, luxury car bonus, one of the most desired and prestigious benefits available is make your mark in one of these exquisitely detailed machines. So here's the thing, is you can qualify. We only focus on the 10,000 90 days, the BMW and Mercedes, because you don't want to go through all these different kinds of cars. All you want to do is keep it simple. Keep it simple, because everyone really relates to Mercedes and BMW, especially young people. How many of y'all would like a lot of young people in your organization? Well, you focus in on those cars that are going to really catch their attention. And so you qualify, and Trevo will make your monthly car payment, okay? That's a cool deal. Now here is, I'm going to go over the qualifications. These are brand new qualifications. The luxury car bonus qualification is when you have 23,000 GVP points with a minimum of 2 legs, you qualify for a $350 monthly car bonus. Now, you may not know this, but you can lease the small BMW or Mercedes for about that amount of money. And so a person can get into that car very quickly. With 29,000 GBP and 2 legs, you qualify for $550, 36,700, 45,900. Now, 50% of the GBP must come from monthly auto ships, 20,000 maximum per team leg. Monthly auto ship program participant is required, and you have to have a minimum of million TVP or company level at the time of qualification. So you don't have you have to have a certain level of TVP to qualify. And here's the thing, our TVP is going up rapidly. So people in the United States, many of you are set with the TVP. All you've got to do is build your GVP and make sure that 50% of it is coming from your monthly auto ship, and you're going to be ready to step into the luxury car program. Now, the first cars will be awarded on November 1st because that is our anniversary, and that's when we'll actually will be available for you to get your first cars. Now, there's some of you that already have enough GVP to qualify for the car bonus. But guess what? This isn't about just you. This is about what you're going to be able to do to explode your organization. And so understand the power of what we're giving you. We're giving you a way for people to put a significant amount of cash in their pocket in only 90 days and at the same time drive their business towards qualifying for that luxury car. Now, here's the thing, is once you qualify for the car program, what do you have to do to keep getting that monthly car bonus? You have to maintain your volume. It has to stay at that level or go higher in order to qualify for that car bonus every single month. So what is that going to do? That's going to lock your people in. It's going to lock them in because they're going to monthly know they've got to keep their business growing and going so they get that car bonus so they don't have to make that car payment out of their pocket. It is one of the most exciting ways to build a business that has been available in the network marketing industry. Now, what we've created to help you through this whole system is when you go on to the website and you log in, and in the Life and Health Coach front page, down at the bottom, there's a new box, and it says $10,000. And in that $10,000 box, we've created for you a flyer. This is earn $10,000 in 90 days and qualify for a new BMW or Mercedes. What better headline could we use than that that's going to catch people's attention? And it simply lays out for you in this flyer exactly what an individual has to do. They simply enroll for $150, find 5 people that want to make $10,000, immediately go on the 6-bottle auto ship, but purchase their first one the same month they come in as soon as they get their commissions. And guess what? They stay on 2-case auto ship for them all moving forward, and they never have to pay for an auto ship again because they're going to receive commissions that will totally cover the cost of their auto ship. It's simple. It's easy, and guess what? It's totally duplicatable. There is also a flyer about the luxury car program, and it gives you all of the details about the luxury car program. I'm not going all over all the rules and regulations. You can pull that down, and you will be able to use that to pass that out to your people. You can email it to them. All of that will be available for you to be able to use. So this process is really very simple, and I'm not trying to really complicate things for you tonight. I want to keep it very, very simple and very easy. And I want to talk about anything. Now, I will give you, before I go on to the last slide of the presentation, is that phase 2. Well, how would you do phase 2 to turn the 10 to 15? But here's the thing. You've got to promise me. You will never tell a new person what phase 2 is until they have enrolled their 5 people, because you want to keep everyone focused on the activity at hand. Get your 5 once you get your 5. So the way that you can go from 10 to 15 is simply, once they get their 5, is teach them that what are they going to do with the other $300 that they get in commissions of that initial $600. They're going to upgrade. And you're going to teach them through that 90-day period to upgrade to the 3, then the 450, the 750, the 1200, and that's going to create additional commissions for you, Power Start commissions, and also matching bonuses, and they add up to about $40-some hundred, which will get you right at that $15,000. It's that simple and easy, and it's that duplicatable for you to be able to do. But your focus has to be the 2-case auto ship. Why? Because that is what creates your residual income. Now, here's the thing. I want to just tell you is we have countries outside the United States that have created powerful duplication. The top earners in this company are not in the United States. The top earners in Trevo are in foreign countries. And they are countries, we're in multiple countries right now. I am planning a trip now that I'm going to be working on opening one of the largest countries in the network marketing industry. I will not tell you what it is until it's ready to go, but our company's on the move. We are going to go all around the globe, but guess what? The United States, you all are leading the way. Holly and I have all the faith and the belief in you, and we know that you're going to make it happen. So here's what I want to kind of let you know is that I want you to make this fall your season for empowered success. Empowered business building, empowered prosperity, empowered excitement. $10,000 in just 90 days plus a fabulous luxury car, a Mercedes or a BMW. All of this is yours with Trevo's new Money Matrix. Now, I want to give a special thanks to Emerald Elite Executive Trina Mullins and Blue Sapphire Director Jay Girding for their invaluable assistance in the development of this existing new 90-day Money Matrix program. They're the ones who put this all together. I am so excited. They have been testing this, and I don't want to share the results. I want them to tell you what's happening with the $10,000 in 90 days, and we're just adding the luxury car, the Mercedes and BMW, but they've been testing it for me the last few days, and I want them to share with you what's happening. So we'll start out with Jay Girding. Jay, are you with us?
I am, Mark, and I tell you, folks, what Mark said, I want you to hear this. Focus on what this is doing. Focus, and we have an acronym for that. Focus means follow one course until successful. And I guarantee you get out there and use that flyer and you show people, they're going to be intrigued by this $10,000. I mean, $10,000 in 90 days, Where else can you make this kind of money? And now with the luxury car program, they're blown away. The first time in my business, I am now attracting the 20-something crowd, the young 30-something people. They are motivated by money, but they're blown away by the product. But Mark's absolutely right. The product does open the door. Let me start over. This $10,000 intrigues everyone. I cannot tell you how many people are calling me now after I've just gone out there and just look for sharp people. I'm just going out there looking for people that I want in my business, sharp people, and I start the conversation about have you heard about this new system developed by the self-made millionaire where you can turn $200 into $10,000 in 90 days and drive a luxury car, and every one of them say, what's this about? I mean, it just automatically intrigues me. It brings them in. Then it gives me a chance to tell them it's going to be driven by this amazing product. But his system, the system is what's going to make you rich. And it's one thing we say. Getting rich is very predictable. It's not risky. Getting rich is very predictable when you follow a system. And again, focus means follow one course until successful. And I'm telling you guys, this has opened so many more doors for me. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe the calls that I'm getting. I mean, my phone is ringing all day long. I'm having to recharge my phones constantly. I've got 2 phones and running them out daily. I haven't had that happen in a long time, but this is doing it, guys. People are fired up about this. Again, people are hurting out there. People are worried. The economy stinks out there. But this is their chance. This is not risky. This is very predictable. Mark, this whole thing, I'm getting excited. I'm trying to calm down, Mark, but I'm so overwhelmed. I really am overwhelmed by just the response I'm getting to this. It's just amazing. And guys, I'm telling you, from having coffee shop meetings and people meeting me there, and people in the coffee shops overhearing about talking about making this $10,000 in 90 days and driving a luxury car. They're coming over. They're wanting to know what we're talking about. I mean, they're seeing the bottle of Trevo on the table there, and it just, I'm telling you that this money is just intriguing people. That's all I can tell you. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what I just thank God every day. And Mark, I thank you too for making this possible. Because this is it. This is, Mark, you said one time, some people on this call need a financial miracle in your life. This is it. This $10,000 in 90 days. And I'm going to tell you one last thing. Do not get caught in all the heres and what fors and all the things you got to do. Keep it so simple. All you got to do is go find that 5. All you got to do is find those 5. Find the 5 that are hungry to earn that $10,000 in 90 days. That's really all you have to do. Everything else falls into place. The money falls into place. The new car falls into place. And all you have to do is tell them, go find your 5. That's all I have to share right now, Mark.
Thank you, Jay. Well, before I turn it over to Trina, I wanted to make a couple of just information bullets to you. One is that if you complete that 525, 125, 625, that would actually be creating over 150,000 points monthly for you. So to qualify for the car is just a fraction of that amount. So that's why I want y'all to see how simple it's going to be for you to get people car qualified and get them really focused on that. And as Jay mentioned, you know, the product, we don't have to prove the product. Trevo product, it gets results. So you get people where they can get those 6 bottles so they can take plenty of Trevo every month. They're not skimping. They're taking the full at minimum of 2 ounces a day. You're going to have testimonies way beyond what we're having right now, just because it's going to be available for people to be able to use. So, Trina, welcome to the webinar, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Mark, and I am absolutely so honored to be a part of being out in the field, to be a field leader and out here sharing impact in individuals' lives. And I'm going to tell you something. I have been involved in the network marketing industry for over 15 years now, and I've created success. Believe me, I've raised 5 children on my income from network marketing, but I have never, ever had anything laid out before me like what you just laid out. because this is absolutely, we are now empowered to create wealth beyond our dreams. We are to go out and touch individuals' lives worldwide. And I personally, I feel it is such a great way to be able to intrigue individuals. There's an attraction factor there that it makes someone take notice on this. I feel it's important. Focus on building locally in your area. Every one of you on this call tonight, you're on this call tonight because you're involved with Trevo, because you want to empower your life. I'm here to tell you now is the time. Focus on building that local team and expand out from there, because go where the people are. Do not worry about having to make this simple. Do not make it complicated. It is as simple as finding 5. And I want to share something with you real quick that just happened to me just a few days ago. My sister and I, we were out on Trevo appointment. We were in a big high-rise building. We stepped into an elevator, and a gentleman stepped in along right there with us. And for those of you that know me, I'm just not one to be silent all the time. And I said, well, hello, how are you doing? And he responded, great. And I said, well, do you have a business in this building? And he replied back, well, yes, I do. I'm a CPA on the 5th floor. And I said, oh, that's great. And he asked, well, what business are you in? And at this time, my sister was just standing there like, oh, my heavens, she's about to Trevo right here in the elevator with me again. But anyway, what happened was he asked what business I was involved in, and I responded immediately, without hesitation, money. And he said, really? And he asked, is it network marketing? And without hesitation, I said, absolutely. And I'm going to tell you this, before I could even finish saying absolutely, he was handing me his card, and we have an appointment set up for Friday. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is as simple as that. You've got to let individuals know what you have. You cannot keep this a secret. The industry, the timing is now, and real quickly, I want to share with you what's going on around us right now. There are 3 very important factors. You need to take note of this and take advantage of this. Right now, timing. Look at our economy. People are living on the edge. They don't know what their future holds or what tomorrow is going to bring. They don't. Their plan A is not working. So in our industry, in the network marketing industry, it is primed. It is time right now for you to go out and create exposure for your business. Why? Because recent statistics were released. Everyone, top concern, money. Second is health, and third is retirement. We cover all those bases. Now, opportunity. Listen to this. At Trevo, we offer what? We offer a solution. We're offering financial security, hope for individuals just like yourself. Look what Mark has shared with us on this call tonight, the growth that is happening worldwide with Trevo. We are about pouring into people's lives. Company and our leadership, Mark, Holly, your corporate team, absolutely kudos to you. We only have the best, and thank you so much for bringing all of this to us. And our leadership, and look at our compensation plan. It is the most generous compensation plan in this industry, and Mark and Holly just took it to another level. It's as simple and easy as finding 5. And then the third is choices. What do we do at Trevo? We empower individuals with choices. See, they're looking for something. They're hungry, as Mark said, because they can choose to continue on the path that they're on, getting what they're getting right, or they can partner with you and choose to create wealth and live a life that they've designed on their own terms. To be able to create 10,000 days along with driving a new BMW or Mercedes, do you not think that that's intriguing? For everyone on this call tonight, are you ready to take back control of your future? Because the system is in place. As simple as finding 5 immediately, and Jay and I, we teach find those 5, and within 5 days, help them find your 5 within 5 days. That's crucial. Urgency, it's time now, and then help those 5 find their 5. And it is absolutely amazing. I know, Mark, right now is the time, 90 days. Make the commitment tonight, each and every one on the call. Make this right now, August 7th, your commitment tonight of your first day of your next 90 days. because get in here, commit 90 days, no turning back, and you will absolutely not only change your life, but every single person that you come in contact with that sees the power behind this, and is willing to step up by your side and earn $10,000 plus, and that's just the beginning, and drive that new BMW or Mercedes. Thank you, Mark, for this wonderful opportunity to be a part of such a great company and a group of people.
Thank you, Trina, and thank you, Jay. We appreciate you guys so much in your leadership in the field. I want to make just a couple of announcements. One is also in that $10,000 in your login page, there is a complete business presentation. The screens, part of the screens I showed you tonight are in that presentation. You can pull from those screens and use which ones you want, whether it's on your laptop, on a webinar, in a meeting, on a screen, whatever you want to do. All of that's available to you in the back office. The other thing I want to just get your thinking where you understand is so many people focus just enrolling. There's a particular lady that has enrolled more $1,200 people than anyone in the company, and yet her residual is very small because her whole focus has been front end. But if your focus is front end and not back end, no residual will happen. Do you want to get the full the bonus on the Power Starts at $1,200? Absolutely, but not at the expense of losing the residual. So this $10,000 keeps a balance where you focus on building that residual right up front. People know auto ship, 2 cases, it is a must. There's no question about it. Is 6 bottles a lot of bottles? Holly and I and Alexander, we use 6 bottles every single month, and not a problem, and there's only 3 of us. And so the power of this is going to allow you to be able to create amazing duplication. This month, we will be transitioning the Trevolution Challenge to fit this system. We're going to give it some time, but by September 1st, we will transition that. But anything you're doing in August will go towards it. But I just want to let you know that the Trevolution Challenge as it is today has not been effective in the United States. And so we're going to do a Trevolution Challenge of something that's going to be simpler and easier. It's not going to require you to have to do so many tastings, so many Trevo builder. We're going to let you decide how you build. My only little hint to you is you better get some face-to-face going on if you want to build it big. And it's going to allow you to win those trips and have a lot of fun doing it. So I want to thank everyone for being on the webinar. Have a wonderful evening and build your Trevo business big, because you can earn $10,000 in the next 90 days and qualify for your own brand new BMW or Mercedes. So have a great evening and God bless.